Hello, we're back. We have something from North Brewing. We don't usually do a lot of North Brewing on here much anymore. Not, it's just we don't get a lot of, excuse me, we don't get a lot of stuff from them. So sometimes nice when we get something new from them. Some of their stuff's a little hit or miss with me, but generally pretty good brewery. This is North Brewing's Brunello, which is, they say, their session ale. 4.5% alcohol by volume. Water, malt, hop, citrus, zest, and yeast in it. Your hit or miss. I can't dispute that at all. But yeah, Brunello is a type of wine, but in this case, it's obviously named after the golf course in Halifax, Nova Scotia, because there is golf imagery on the can. Golf course. There's a bird of some sort with a golf pole for the hole. Yeah. So that's all I know about it. I went to the website earlier and they didn't tell me anything. So it's like, okay. Session ale. I don't know what this is actually supposed to be. They say citrus zest, so makes me think it might be like their BYOB to some degree. If you don't remember that, go back and you can look in my reviews. Their Bring Your Own Beer, which was this like really light flavored kind of ale, or was it a lager? I can't remember. It might have been a lager, but it was like flavored. It had like a citrus. Citrus isn't a thing. A citrus component to it, added to it to give it like a, oh, like your Coronas or whatever, your day drinking beers that you would put like a lime in or whatever for flavor and shit. Um, so it might be something along those lines. I'm kind of interested because I really liked their BYOB. It was like super light and it was easy to drink, very crushable. And I believe that's a doggy. And she says it is now citrus, the future of citrus. Well, you're the future of citrus. I don't know what that means, other than I'd like to suck on your ripe melons. All right. Enough innuendo. Here we go. She is the future of citrus. All right. So it's pretty light. It looks a little darker on camera as always, of course. But it is a pretty pale golden color, golden straw color. Very, very light, actually. Go right to your aroma. So I am getting a just a mild citric kind of thing on the edge. Like watered down orange. Very light orange kind of thing. And then there's your usual kind of grainy malt character there, but it's also pretty light. It doesn't smell like a session IPA or anything like that. It does just smell like a very more like a light lager, honestly, even though it's supposed to be a session ale. Very much like a light lager with like, hey, we squeezed some like a little bit of orange juice into it or something like that. Okay, so go right to the taste. I have a feeling if we're going to get really anything interesting out of this. It's going to be in the taste. The aroma's just kind of there. Okay. Mm. Yes, there is a citrus quality to this, definitely. Honestly, that's kind of the first thing you notice. Um, it comes off more like a lager than an ale. It's very kind of light in the mouth, on the palate. Um, it's almost grapefruity, but again, it's like just this kind of a ghost of a citric quality, like somewhere between orange and grapefruit, but like really watered down. You just sort of get it in the like the back of your mouth. It's very refreshing. The malt's there; it's pretty light, but it balances well with the citric quality to it. It finishes with that citric taste, like I was saying, and then a little bit of dryness at the end, but it's mostly pretty refreshing. Makes you want to have another sip. I like it. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I think it's definitely a similar thing to their bring your own beer. I wonder if they still sell that, honestly. Uh, we're just going to take a real quick look at their website. So, see, they didn't tell you shit on the actual website. But let's look at their other beers. Okay, so they still sell the beer, bring your own beer. And they tell you on this one, classic summer thirst slaker, light body profile of Pilsner and a touch of corn with an ample dose of fresh lemon and lime zest. So I feel like they're doing kind of the same thing with this beer that they do on their bring your own beer, just a different kind of zesty citric taste. It might be the same thing, honestly, and it just comes off a little bit different. But and these are like 3.5%. So this kind of comes off as like the slightly like the big brother of bring your own beer. Their bring your own beer. Um, Coal Harbor Red. You got a hard pink lemonade hard seltzer. They sell vodka. Okay, I didn't know they sold vodka. Mixed culture saison. That prior to pale ale was Little Beast Lagered Ale is one of their standards. Cozy Oatmeal Stout. I've never had that. Headline Milk Stout. I've never had that. Let the Good Times Roll Golden Stout. I've never had that. Alternate Reality. That's kind of a main lineup thing for them, I think. I kind of like that, even though it's a New England IPA. Sparkling Gimlet. Craft cocktail. A gimlet. Oh, cool. Saison de Chardonnay. Let's Go IPA. Pleasant Disposition IPA. I didn't like that one. Anyway. Chris F. Grave. Nice layout to your reviews, Lee. Thank you. So yeah, this isn't bad. It session ale, whatever that means necessarily. That seems like there's so much open to interpretation with that concept. Um, I'll just say 7. It does the thing. It's light. It's easy to drink. It's easy to session. There's probably way better examples of it. I know I've had better examples of what would be considered a session ale, but this is fine. And my own personal preference, I'd sit a 7 on it again. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing terrible, nothing amazing. So yeah, from North Brewing, their Brunello Session Ale, getting 7 for style, 7 for personal preference. So that's pretty good. Worth checking out if you want something light. Something, but maybe you want something with a little bit more substance than their bring your own beer. Do it. Do it now. I'll be back. I have 2 other things to review tonight before I'm done with this stuff tonight. So cheers. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.